My name is Paris, 27 years old. I work at a specialty pudding store, which is my favorite food. 6 months ago, I just got married to Jonathan, who is a full-time office employee the same age as me. Jonathan was always very passionate, and if he had a goal, he was the type to always see it through to the very end. Jonathan was the one who chased after me first, and in a quick turn of events, we got married. I always have fun whenever I'm with Jonathan, and I never get tired of looking at him. But to be honest, sometimes he gets a little bit ahead of himself, and just the other day, Jonathan suddenly said that he was going to start his own business. It was very difficult to get him to be more logical about it and calm down. Eventually, he finally gave up on the idea. But after that, we got into a fight, and so today, I have a date planned with Jonathan after work for us to make up. I hopped into my beloved car, which was a red Porsche, and I went nearby his office to pick him up and waited. But then, a person started coming closer to me with a big smile on their face. But it wasn't my darling Jonathan. It was actually Amy, a colleague from the company that I was working at until 3 years ago.
Is that you, Paris? How did you get this car?
Oh, this car? I worked really hard and bought it. But wow, it's been such a long time, Amy. Amy was part of a group of colleagues that got along well. And even after I resigned from that company, we would go out for drinks together. I was pretty busy with my current job. I haven't been able to see her, since it's probably been about 2 years since we last met.
You know, I quit that job right after you did too.
We were having a conversation and catching up, but Amy wasn't even looking at me. She was glued to the car. I didn't know that Amy was interested in cars.
Paris, where are you working now?
I'm working at a pudding specialty shop in front of the train station. It's really delicious, so I hope you'll come by. What about you, Amy?
Nothing. More importantly, Paris, did you get married?
Yeah, I did. I actually have plans to have dinner with my husband, so I'm waiting for him to finish work.
What? Oh, wait a minute. Does that mean your husband is working here?
Huh? Well, yeah, I guess he is, but...
What? That's amazing! Huge trading company is super top league and highly rated. Oh, I knew it. Because there's no way that you would be able to buy such a luxury car. Must be nice. It was your husband's money.
What? No. Well,
I want to see your husband, Paris. Hey, you don't mind if I wait with you, right? Can't believe you have a husband that would buy a Porsche for you when it doesn't even suit you, Paris. I'm so curious what kind of person he is. I'm gonna see if you're worthy of him.
Excuse me? Is it just me, or is she nonchalantly saying extremely rude things? As if I'm going to let my husband meet someone like this. I thought, but in perfectly bad timing, that was right when Jonathan arrived.
Sorry to make you wait, Paris. Wait, you're with a friend?
Oh no, I'm too late.
What? You're Paris's husband?
Yes, my name is Jonathan. Nice to meet you.
When Jonathan flashed a smile at her, Amy's eyes turned into heart-shaped goggles.
Hey, come on, your husband is so handsome. Silly Paris. She said that her husband was about a 20 out of 10, and he didn't make much money, and was good-for-nothing guy, so I was wondering what kind of man was going to show up. But you seem amazing.
What? What are you saying? I didn't say a word like that.
Paris? That's what you thought of me?
What? Why are you believing her? Obviously, there's no way I would say anything like that.
Oh, I'm so sorry. She told me not to say anything, but...
Hey! If you say it like that, he's going to misunderstand.
That's awful, that you would say that about me.
Like I said, it's not true.
But I guess lately, Paris, you've been rejecting everything I tried to do, and even when I said I wanted to start my own company, you kept putting me down.
No, but that's because... What? Start a company? Your husband is amazing.
Even yesterday, when I tried to boil eggs in the microwave, you stopped me. And the day before that, I tried to put Pop Rocks into the bathtub to make bath time more fun, and you stopped me. So I guess you just don't like anything I do, Paris.
What? Paris? That's awful.
What is awful about that? Every single one of those things should have been stopped.
I want to live my life the way I'm destined to.
Wow, that's so hot.
That's enough already. Jonathan, we're going to be late to our reservation, so we're going.
Don't tell me what to do!
Excuse me? What is going on? Is that so? Today I reserved a restaurant for all-you-can-eat crab, which is your favorite food. Are you sure you don't need to go?
Crab? We need to hurry up and go!
I knew that would be the response. As usual, he's easy.
What? Wait a minute. Mr. Jonathan!
The two of us got into the car, and we were finally able to get rid of Amy. Jonathan completely forgot about the conversation just before, and was focused on the crab. So, for that day, I was able to relax and enjoy my date with Jonathan. However, not long after that, Jonathan started coming home late, started having secret phone calls, and his actions were becoming more and more suspicious. And then finally, the incident was going to occur. It happened when I went to go pick up Jonathan up after work one day. To my disbelief, standing in front of a huge trading company was Amy. And not only that, but with a sly smile on her face. I didn't have a good feeling about it at all. Sorry to tell you that I took your husband and your assets. I couldn't understand straight away what she just said to me.
Jonathan is just waiting for the right timing to tell you he wants a divorce.
Oh, what? Divorce?
Silly Jonathan. He said that he really regrets getting married to you, Paris.
No way.
He says that he doesn't want a woman like you that complains and uses so much money. Poor Jonathan. An elite, handsome guy like Jonathan is out of your league, Paris. And I went to go teach him that. So you should be grateful.
Elite? Listen, Amy.
Oh, there he is, my future husband. The elite husband is going to be mine.
What? As she said that, she stuck herself right onto Jonathan's body. This woman, what the hell is she doing right in public?
Hey, Amy!
Jonathan was flustered, and he was mindful that I was there, and tried to get Amy off of him. But Amy was like a leech and wouldn't get off of him.
It's not what it looks like, Paris!
What isn't? I can't believe you were having an affair with Amy. Is it true that you were planning on divorcing me?
About that, you see...
You should tell her already. You didn't like how she would always say no to anything you do, right? And make a choice whether you're going to live the rest of your life held back by Paris or you're going to enjoy with me. The decision is yours.
Amy was pressuring him, and Jonathan was panicking, but it seemed that he had already made his decision.
I...
Ugh. If you can't decide right here, right now, I'm not going to see you anymore.
As Jonathan was panicking, I predicted that Jonathan was going to leave me.
Paris, please divorce me.
When Amy heard those words, she laughed in full satisfaction.
There's no point in continuing being married to somebody that doesn't love you anymore. Hurry up and get a divorce.
I wasn't able to look directly at the two of them, stuck together. How did this happen? But to be honest, I'd already lost all feelings for Jonathan at this point, and I didn't even have any feelings to stop him either. That's why. Okay, I'll accept the divorce.
Really?
But I want you to wait 1 month. I need to start finding a new place to live too.
Aww? Why don't you just go sleep in the park or something?
What did you say? That's what I thought, but I held it in for now. Because I had a certain strategy in mind already. I can't get too angry right here. After 1 month, I'll get a divorce. And I'll hold off on the settlement fee too. So please, just give me 1 month. In order to try to get their sympathy, I started to beg.
Amy, we can give her 1 month, can't we?
Oh dear, how perfect. Jonathan sure is easy.
I guess we have no choice. In return, it's going to be 1 month on the dot, okay?
I pretended to be grateful to the two of them, and I left the scene. of course, while holding in my laughter. I was about to be really busy getting ready for the divorce now. 1 month later, immediately after they brought up the divorce, Jonathan started living with Amy, who lived at home with her parents. I decided to leave the apartment that we were living in together. I found a new place to live, and I had already started my new life by myself. And that's why, as promised, I turned in the divorce papers with Jonathan together. When we left the city office, I tried to leave straight away, but Jonathan looked concerned as he opened his mouth.
I'm really sorry that I wasn't able to love you like I used to, Paris.
What is with this guy? It's too late. How gross. He said that like he was full of himself. I was disgusted. But it's funny. I pretended to be sad and entertained him. I can't believe this is how things end, and I'm so devastated. But I'm only praying for your happiness, so I'll back down. It's so hard to hold in the laughter.
Paris, that's the woman I fell in love with. I'm definitely going to become happy with Amy.
Well then, why don't I give him some advice on how to be happy right here? Amy has always loved surprises for as long as I've known her. And the proactive type of person, so I knew that she was going to like you.
What? Amy likes surprises?
There he is. He took the bait. That's right, and plus, Amy loved how you were the type of person to push your intentions all the way through and thought it was manly. So I'm sure that Amy is the only one that can really highlight your strength. That's why I had no choice but to give up on you. So Jonathan, I hope you remain the Jonathan that Amy fell in love with. Make sure you don't get a divorce this time.
Thank you, Paris.
Jonathan seemed moved as he left the city office. He really is too easy. As for why I gave my husband that advice, I can't wait to see how things will turn out. 1 week later, today was another day that I was standing at the front of the pudding shop where I was working. The sales were great, and we were sold out once again today. Just as I sent off the last customer and I was trying to close down the shop, to my shock, Jonathan and Amy showed up.
I just remembered that you told me to come buy pudding here. So here we are. Today is our 1 week wedding anniversary, so we're going to share happiness with you.
What do you mean a 1 week anniversary? Amy was smiling from ear to ear, trying to show how happy she was. The pudding is all sold out today. We're closing. So, will you please leave? I tried to kick the two of them out, but I already knew that they weren't going to leave that easily.
You must be so upset. I stole your husband and now you're left all alone. And you're stuck having to work part-time at a shop like this. How sad. And instead I got a handsome husband that I love and his assets.
Amy looked like she was on cloud 9. So I need to tell her the most important part. You say assets, but that man's assets are only a debt. Are you sure you're okay with that?
What? Huh? There's no way that he would be in debt. Right, Jonathan?
Of course I'm in debt.
What?
He said that too lightly.
Excuse me? What are you saying? You never told me that you're in debt.
Well, that's because I didn't tell you. I decided to start my own business. I was going to surprise you with the announcement on our 1 week anniversary, and I couldn't wait. You know, because I'm the type that makes decisions for myself. It's a surprise. A surprise! You like them, right?
Well, for Jonathan, he probably thought he was making a really happy surprise to Amy.
And you told me that I would be able to do it. You encouraged me because I'm elite. I already completed the contract, and I took out a loan for $160,000 to start my own business. We're in this together now.
160,000? Wait, you're joking, right? Oh, but you're elite, so surely you're gonna be able to pay that debt soon, right? Right? You will, right?
Amy seemed terrified as she kept asking Jonathan, but it seems like she hadn't been listening to the most important part.
I knew it, Amy. You're the only woman in the world that calls me elite. Thank you for believing in me and following me. I swear, I'm going to succeed. I'm going to make my all-you-can-eat crab business succeed.
If it's you, Jonathan, you're definitely going to succeed. All-you-can-eat crab is the best. Wait, huh? Crab? Wait a minute. Did you just say crab? A crab, as in those red creatures that walk sideways?
That's right. That super delicious crab. If I have a crab business, then you're going to be able to eat as much crab as you want every day for free.
What? I see. So, the elite employee of a huge trading company is moving to crabs. Of course you're going to do it as a secondary job while you keep your job now, right? For the crab. Oh dear, I knew it. Amy had not asked about a very important piece of the puzzle.
But I told you I finished my contract. My part-time contract of cleaning out the storage for a huge trading company. The hourly wage was really good though. But I'm an elite. So I'm really good at putting unnecessary documents through the shredder really fast. It was pretty fun.
Isn't that good for you?
Part-time?
Jonathan was only working part-time at a huge trading company. And not only that, on a short-term contract of 3 months. I tried to tell Amy a number of times that Jonathan was only part-time there, but she didn't seem interested in listening to what I had to say, so...
How on earth did you buy a Porsche when you were only working part-time?
Paris, I'll be leaving first. Thanks for being the best manager.
Oh, wait, what?
Great work again today. See you tomorrow. I smiled at my employee and sent her off.
What? Manager? Oh, wait, what? Paris? Is the manager?
Oh dear, she's panicking. That's right, this is the main store, and I'm the CEO. We have 3 other shop locations in the city. And next month, we're opening another one in a different state. I'm going to have to travel a little bit, but the ingredients come straight from the farm there. And I think it's fate.
I don't care about any of that. So you bought the Porsche with your own money, Paris? Does that mean you're the elite business owner, Paris?
Oh, don't call me elite. It makes me blush.
No way. Jonathan, you're not an elite salary man with a promising future? You don't have a high salary?
I do have a high salary, because I was making $16 an hour. And this is why a huge trading company is different from the others.
That's true. That is a high hourly.
What do you mean, hourly? Oh, wait a minute. Then does that mean you know how to start a business?
Oh, not at all, because he's been going from part-time job to part-time jobs this whole time. Before he got the contract at a huge trading company, he wasn't even making $10 an hour. And yet, he started saying he wanted to make an all-you-can-eat crab restaurant. But he kept repeating it over and over again without any business plan or any investment. So of course, I would stop him. And yet, you believed that Jonathan was elite, and you continued to cheer for him. Oh, I guess that's love.
No, that's not true. I didn't know he was only working part-time.
The 2 of us are gonna work hard to pay that debt.
Oh, how sweet. Good luck.
We need to start looking for a store location to rent. So Amy, you're going to help me, right?
Huh? I can't believe the bank let you borrow $160,000 with that!
No. The banks denied me immediately and kicked me out. I went around to all different kinds of consumer finances, borrowing the maximum amount from each one. And I finally got it! When I didn't have enough, I went to someplace that was like something loans, and they seemed very happy to lend me the money.
Oh dear, isn't that something?
Why would you choose all of this without discussing it with me first?
What? Because you like surprises, don't you, Amy? And I knew that you would be happy if I told you that I started making moves towards starting my own business.
He really is too easy.
Huh? I don't even like surprises!
Oh, really? Is that so?
Oh, wait a minute. There must be a separation of assets. After you were married for 6 months, and if the pudding shop is going well, then there must be some of the Paris assets. that Jonathan is going to get.
Oh, looks like you realized.
What? You're going to give me money?
Fine. I reached into my pocket and calmly pulled down an envelope. I knew that they were going to come after me for the separation of assets, so I had it prepared. Here you go.
Lucky us.
When Amy opened up the envelope, 75 cents fell out in coins.
What?
That's the amount for our separation of assets. For the record, I purchased the Porsche before we got married, so those are my singular assets.
Huh? But isn't your business succeeding?
It is succeeding. However, the only thing that you can collect in a separation of our assets are the assets accumulated during the period of the marriage. And I used all the profit from the last 6 months on our new store location out of state. So that's all that's left.
Huh? What the hell is this? Then you need to take responsibility for half of the loan that Jonathan took out. Loans count as assets, don't they?
That is correct. And that's why, as his wife, you have to help him in order to pay back the debt.
Excuse me?
Jonathan, when did you take out that loan again?
What? After I got a divorce from you, Paris?
Wait. No way.
Well then, looks like the two of you need to work hard to pay loan. Anyway, I'd like to close down shop now, so if you two can please see yourselves out.
What? Wait. Even though your ex-husband is deep in debt, you don't have any sympathy for him?
That's right, because he's an ex. Oh, but I'm sure that eventually the two of you are going to receive a collection for a settlement fee to your house, so please do check the documents and make the payment promptly.
Excuse me? You said that you wouldn't collect a settlement fee.
Did I say that I wouldn't? Oh, I said that I wouldn't for now, but since you guys came here and tried to tear me down like this, I decided to collect it.
No way. Wait, Jonathan, why are you just standing there?
Amy was panicking, but it seems that Jonathan had no idea what she and I were saying. And he stood there, lost.
It's not just a loan, we're also going to be sued for a settlement fee. And not only that, but you said you're going to start a business when you don't even have a location yet. How are we supposed to pay back the debt right now?
I guess Amy is a lot smarter than I thought.
What? But Paris is making money, so I can do it too, right?
Ugh, what are you saying? This pudding specialty shop has so carefully selected the eggs they use, and their pudding is so high that nobody in the world can recreate what they make. Are you telling me that you're going to be able to make a crab restaurant that nobody else can make?
How nice of her to compliment us like that.
What? But you're the one who told me there's nothing I can't do.
That's because I thought you were an employee at a major company. And yet, you were basically unemployed. Why were you hiding that from me?
I didn't think that you didn't know about my job status. You said that Paris was complaining about my low salary, and I had no skills, and I was good for nothing. You're the one who told me that.
That lie you made up was actually the truth. How unfortunate for her.
Ugh, what is wrong with you? You're just a dreaming, brainless loser.
Exactly.
What the hell? Aren't you on my side?
Amy was furious as she stormed out of the pudding shop.
What? Hey! What am I doing that's wrong? What the hell's going on? Wait, Amy!
And so, Jonathan also left, and the hurricane passed. After that, it seems like the two of them did get a divorce, but I did make sure that they both had to pay a full settlement fee to me. In the end, even though Jonathan took out the loan, there was no way that he was going to be able to open up a crab restaurant. He was left with nothing but debt. Amy was also stuck, having to be in debt, and I heard that the two of them are now working day and night without any time to sleep. As for me, work is going very steadily. I moved out of state, and I opened up the new store location. Today, I'm going to the egg specialty farm and doing their all-you-can-eat egg over rice. Yum! These eggs are the best in the world! Nom nom nom.
Manager, that's already your 7th bowl.
Because it's way too delicious. Let's make sure we use these eggs in our pudding. We need a partner with them.
Thank goodness, you're finally back into work mode.
But before that, I'm going to go and have one more bowl.
Manager?
Well then, time to get back to work. and work head towards my goal of opening my pudding shop all across the country.
Thank you for watching! What kind of crazy people will we get to see next? Stay tuned for more!